Hi, my name is Andy Gale. I'm a small business attorney, and I had an inquiry this week from a CPA that I work with. She had made an inquiry on behalf of a nurse who was interested in forming a professional entity in the state of California. The nurse had her heart set on forming a limited liability company, and the CPA called me to see whether or not it was possible to do that. The answer, of course, is no. A nurse cannot set up a limited liability company if what she wants to do is practice the profession of nursing in her business. Of course, if you wanted to have a dog washing business or manufacture tools or something like that, then there would be no problem. In the state of California, if you are a licensed medical professional, the services that you provide are regulated by your respective board, in this case the Board of Registered Nursing, and by the Corporations Code and the Business and Professions Code. Essentially, if you want to be a professional and practice your business, you are regulated by a very specific section of both of those codes and by that particular board. And it lays out the specific requirements for a corporation in order to be able to provide those services. For example, the only people who can be shareholders of that corporation are people typically who hold that license. So let's say that I'm an attorney. Can I be a shareholder of a nursing corporation? The answer is not, because I'm not a licensed nurse. In the case of nurses, there are a very short list of other people who could be a shareholder of the corporation, but typically they are also licensed medical professionals. For example, a doctor could be a shareholder in a registered nurses corporation. Now, the state of California recently promulgated, that is, sort of set up a new Limited Liability Company Act. And one of the shortfalls of that act is that there are no code sections within that act that provides for a limited liability company to provide professional services. So since it's not provided for in the Limited Liability Company Act, and it's all very regulated by the Corporations Code and by the Business Professions Code, that's the only place where the nurse can get the legal authority to set up the corporation and therefore practice her business. If you have any other questions about medical professional corporation, setting up one for a nurse or a physician's assistant or a doctor, we'd be more than happy to answer any questions. Please give us a call. Again, my name is Andy Gale.